In today's tutorial, we're learning how to do a hinge climb, also known as crotch-key or no-side straddle climb. This is a unique way to climb the silks involving an invert, and probably one of only a few examples of when we invert behind the silks, so without our body being on one side or the other. But it's also a fantastic way to start working on your leg strength, your invert pathways, and of course, hinging. Hinging can be thought of as a movement quality or a type of movement, and it's particularly useful on aerial silks, and I'm very passionate about teaching how to use hinging because it's an alternative pathway from inverted to upright. So we're going to start using some drills on the floor just to get the leg action. If you can already do an aerial invert, meat hook, or a hip lock, then this particular feeling will be familiar to you, but we're driving the bottom leg up towards the top leg so that the silk is trapped in between the upper inner thigh. And the idea here is that once we're inverted, our legs are closing over, passing through midnight and coming all the way down as the bottom leg starts to travel backwards. So driving the heel in the horizontal plane behind you and traveling up so that the legs connect. And having the legs connect with a really strong sense of contact on the fabric is what gives us our hold so that we can transfer the hands up into hanging or on into the next climb. So these drills are designed to work your way up from balancing in your invert on your back and then moving your way all the way up to standing once you can incorporate the legs traveling over and backwards to cinch the silk in between your legs. Once you've got the sensation of closing the legs off to grip the fabric, then you can move your way up to standing and then all the way up the silk. This is actually easier to do up the silk because the weight of the tail underneath you will prevent too much slack coming up as you do the invert. Then the key is to quickly be able to adjust your hands along. So taking here, you can see my left hand quickly goes up to full stretch and then the other one slides up to join it in a full hang, and you can continue climbing on or moving through your routine as necessary. I started working on this climb because I wanted an application for my front back beats, and I think it adds in just a lot of visual variety into your climbs, and it's going to also have that crossover effect of improving your meat hook and your hip locks as well.